Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a cook with me. This recipe is so ridiculously easy. I can't even believe I'm filming it. But we all love easy recipes, especially ones that taste delicious. This is a very old family favorite. We love it. I haven't made it in forever. It kind of went off my radar. So making it tonight, and I thought I would bring you along. It is called chicken in sour cream or sour cream chicken. We call it everything, like we just kind of mix up the name all the time. And we love it served over rice with a vegetable. And my family will tell you, you have to have crescent rolls to go with it. If you have the points for it, go for it. If not, it's pretty good without it too. So, without further ado, let me turn you around, show you the ingredients we need to make this, and get dinner started. The ingredients we need a can of cream of mushroom soup or your homemade version. I am out of my homemade version, so had a can of Campbell's on the shelf. You need some canned mushrooms. You can also saute up fresh mushrooms if you want, but I'm just trying to use what I have in the pantry. So you'll need 12 ounces, give or take, of mushrooms, 4 chicken breasts. You'll need a half a cup of white wine. You'll need 1 cup of light sour cream. You can absolutely use full fat sour cream. You just have to adjust the points. You can also use fat-free sour cream. It just won't be quite as rich and creamy. And then you just need a little bit of paprika to sprinkle on the top. And I'm going to show you my little trick for getting the paprika nice and even and pretty on the top. For this, it doesn't matter as much as it does for something like deviled eggs, but I have a cute little kitchen hack for you. So that's it. Oh, and you also need a casserole dish to bake it in. So let's preheat the oven to 350 and let's get started. Okay, don't blink because you might miss it. That's how easy this is. So first thing, we're gonna add our soup to the bowl. Like I said, you can use a can or some homemade. If you are using the homemade, then make the soup. Like, don't put the dry mixture in. Actually make the soup and use that. So we've got 1 can of soup, 1 cup of light sour cream, I get a lot of questions about this measuring cup. I do have a similar one linked in my Amazon store down in the description box. This one's actually from Pampered Chef, but OXO makes one that is just as good as this one. Then we're gonna add our 2 cans, they are drained, of mushrooms. And like I said, if you wanna use fresh sauteed mushrooms, do that. And then we're going to add a half a cup of the white wine. White wine is what really gives it the flavor. If you do not wish to use wine, you can absolutely substitute chicken broth, but the flavor will be different. And I meant to do all the liquids before I toss the mushrooms in. And then just give it a really good whisk. Make sure everything is well combined. It smells good. We haven't had this in so long. And this used to be a staple in our house. We used to have this, oh my gosh, probably once a week.
Once a month.
Once a week before the kids were born, I bet.
Yeah.
This is what we served at the Blizzard party.
It is.
Back in 1996.
25 years ago.
25 years ago yesterday. New Jersey got slammed.
Or 3 days ago. I think it was the 8th.
3 days ago?
I think it was the 8th.
New Jersey got slammed with 3 feet of snow. Oh my gosh. And we were living in a townhouse community at the time. Now I'm just going to dump this on top. We were living in a townhouse community at the time. And we were very close with all our neighbors. We were all completely snowed in. Like, the state completely shut down for like 2 or 3 days. We had a big blizzard party at our house, and this is the dinner I served. I'll never forget that night or that party. Whew. Look at that. That's all you do. How easy is that? I like to give it a little shake, just so the sauce gets down in between the chicken breasts. One of those, usually those packs have 1 to 2 chicken breasts, like 1 big one or 2 small ones, but one of them had 3 in it. So I have 5 chicken breasts in here. So that is it. Now, I talked about the paprika. Here's my little kitchen hack for paprika. I showed this the other day in a video, but just in case you didn't see that one, I'll show it again. This is an old T-ball infuser. And I just put the paprika in, and then I can hold it over and just give it a little shake, depending on how much you want. If you don't want a whole lot, you can just hold it and give it little taps. That's what I do when I'm doing deviled eggs. I just give it the little taps. But I want a decent amount on here. So there it is. What did that take? Less than 5 minutes. Now we're just gonna pop it in the oven at 350 degrees and it cooks for 1 hour uncovered. I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Here is the sour cream chicken right out of the oven. I will plate it up, show you what it looks like, and talk about the points. Here is the sour cream chicken, or chicken and sour cream, whatever you want to call it, plated up. It is 6 points on the purple and the blue plan for just the chicken and the sauce. And it is, depending on how big your chicken is, 6 points plus the points for the chicken on the green plan. Now tonight, this is actually 7 points because I did not have the reduced fat or light and fit soup. I used just the regular full fat soup, so it did add a point. So mine is 7 points tonight, but if you use the 98% reduced fat, then it would only be 6 points. As far as measuring out the sauce, you could just remove all the chicken pieces from the casserole dish, measure how much sauce, and divide it by 4. I kind of eyeballed it. And actually, the sauce actually broke a little bit tonight. That's never happened before, so I'm really not sure why that happened tonight, but it did, but it still tastes absolutely delicious. It just looks a little broken. So there you have it, the chicken in sour cream. So there you have it. That is the recipe for tonight. I told you, so super easy. And while it's cooking, you get your rice made, your side dishes made, get everything cleaned up, you're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this very simple, very tasty meal. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to join my community by hitting that subscribe button below or clicking on my face on the end screen. So have a great night and thanks for cooking along with me.